Paul, a word for Tristan Snyder. Maybe not a big surprise, but still a blow to the lad that he won't play at all this season.
Oh, I think you asked me that last time. It's a horrific injury he had, and I saw it. It was right in front of me at Notts County, and it wasn't a nice one to see or hear. So he's obviously went back in and got another one done. So listen, the most important thing is that he can walk. That was the most important thing, that he's not massively really overhurt with it. No playing. Hopefully he gets a shoots of recovery soon.
But still very young, can go on and have a very full and successful career.
No, he could do, and hopefully that's what's going to happen. Football's a really dangerous game because you never know. The slightest injury can put you out. A real bad injury, you think you can come through it. So in football you need a lot of luck, Brynner. You need a hell of a lot of luck.
How's Luke Garbett? He's missed the last two.
Yeah, well, let's see how he is this morning. Gabs is one of the kids that's really fit, and again I'll see how he is.
I suppose his absence has impacted on your goal threat as well. It's not just about his defending.
No, his delivery and his set plays and his general football has been very, very good. So, but we'll see how he is. But he feels a lot better within himself. But we still have to wait and see.
What about Teddy? He's the other one that's not been involved with late.
Yeah, Bish trained it the other day. Again, he's another one. We see how he is. If he's okay, then we look at him. But the thing with Bish is like any other season, he's not played much football.
That's what I was going to say. How has he coped with this latest setback?
He's been alright around about the place, but I say as soon as the lads drive out that gate, you never know what they're feeling. And hopefully, around about the place, he's upbeat. He's quite bubbly, Bish. He's quite jovial that way. But in the private moments, you just don't know how they are.
Of course, you've got Gwion Edwards back. Have you missed his attacking intent? He's a very different sort of player to Janoy, who's played there.
Yeah, no, Gwion's back, which is good. So we'll see how he feels. But he's been training, so there's no problem injury-wise or fitness-wise with him.
And Flynn Downs is on the verge of a ban. One more yellow card and he misses two. Do you have a word with him, or is that irrelevant? You just got to let him play his game.
Let him play. I think you've got to let him play. The lad's been outstanding for his off-season. I don't think you can curtail Flynn the way he plays the game. That's the way he plays. And but he's been absolute top class.
And when you have one particular issue like scoring goals at the moment, do you then tailor training accordingly? Do you do things differently?
Playing's totally different from training. Training's easy, no crowd, no you guys hanging around, and no fans there. It's easy. When you come into a match day, it's a big game. The real ball comes out, and it separates the men from the guys. We've been playing really well. We just have to take the chances. You'd be more worried if we weren't taking the chances, weren't creating chances, but we just have to have that little bit of break in front of the goal.
So no point in extra shooting practice, that kind of thing up here now?
No, Brynner, you could get and shoot 50 shots into that goal and come a Saturday, you're nowhere near it. It's not out there that matters, it's on the match day that matters. The last day shooting, the day crossing and finishing, goals going left, right and centre, it's an actual match day. You can't compare training to the real game. The real game's a totally different animal.
I guess the boys know they've got to start firing sooner rather than later, don't they, and get back to winning away games.
Absolutely. They're playing well enough to go and win games. That's a good thing. They just need to finish off their good work. That's all they need to do. Finish off the good work that they've been doing, and play with freedom. Just go and play.
And you get into the stage where you're looking at other results when you come off. It would be only natural for you to wonder how Coventry have done this afternoon. How did Portsmouth get on, that kind of thing?
I never look outside my own box. Never. I never done as a player. And I've done it as a manager. I've been in management for 15 years. I never worry about anybody else. You've got to look after your own place first. If you don't look after your own place first, you're never going to get where you want to get.
But you must know that other teams will trip up along the way, won't they? Nobody's going to win every single game from now on in.
No, we have 9 home games, and that's going to be the big thing for us. Is the home games is going to be huge for us. The 9 home games is going to probably make or break it.
You need fans to stick with you, don't you, through this period?
$1,000,000, and they've been brilliant since I've been to the club for day one. They come in their thousands to watch us. They've been brilliant. We just need everybody, for the fans, for the people in the office, for the tea women, everybody, laundry guys. We need everybody to be together.
How important was that Burton win on the opening day of the season to immediately get that monkey off your back?
It's any game you win, I think. you win, you let it go. You win, you let it go, and that's what I've always approached football. I never dwell on too many positives, I never dwell on too many negatives. So for me, it's always about what happens next. What happens next. It got us off to a good start, put us in a position where we had a good run. So, but a bit tough game.
Because you didn't want that lingering, did you? Still waiting for your first win of the season. It was good that it did give you that injection of momentum on day one.
No, it did, and as I said, big club syndrome as well. Stadium was always going to be full, and to be fair, everywhere we go, we've got big crowds. So, but the Burton game was a good game. It was a dangerous game for us because nobody really knew what to expect.
Obviously a big weekend for the club. Another game on Sunday for the ladies at Manchester City. What would your message be to them ahead of that one?
I think it's brilliant for them. I really do. I think I've saw them playing numerous times and they've done great. I think Joe and Paige have done really well with them. The girls have done great themselves to get in the position they're in. Going to Man City, it's a one-off game. No, any given day you can win any game of football. It's a one-off. It'll be difficult, but a great game, great occasion, great training place, great stadium they'll be playing in. Everything's great for them to go in, but they've earned the right to go and play. And put it this way, I'm pretty sure they'll not just turn up and want to make up numbers, they want to give it a go.
Be a great experience for them, won't it? For the players and also the coaching staff as well, for Joe and Paige.
I think it's great. I saw a little bit on, I think it was on Sky yesterday, I think. I saw a little bit, some horrendous interviews. I'm only kidding. So it was really good. It was good to give them exposure. I think that was a good thing as well. It was good to give them exposure, to let them see what it's like. And as I said, all the pressure's on Manchester City women. So the girls here can go up there with freedom and play their normal game and see hopefully get through. But I think it's great for them.
And just in general, off the back of last summer's World Cup, it's great to see the women's game going from strength to strength, isn't it?
But it's getting stronger and stronger. I think not just in football. I think in a lot of sports now, there's definitely it's progressing. So, but in football terms, it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's pulling in massive crowds, especially in the World Cup. And you see some great players. I done my coaching badge, funny enough, in Germany, and there was a girl who won it. She was a German international. What a player she was. She was fantastic. So that was way back 20 years ago, whatever it is. So it's I think the game's growing. I think it's healthy.
Thanks.
All right.
Well, we talked about sort of the struggle for goals recently. Is there too much of a goal scoring burden on your strikers? You talked about sort of James Norwood's confidence. Would you like to see him midfield and
absolutely, yeah.
chipping in a bit more?
No, definitely. I think that's you can't just rely on that. I think it comes from when people say you struggle for goals, people automatically put it on the forward's toes. It's never that. It's a scenario where everybody has to help. Same as defending. It's the same as defending. I don't just blame the defending guys. That becomes a negativity. That I think if you look at it, it's a collective thing going forward and going back, and it's an unfair label to the forward guys. Everybody has to chip in.
Yeah, and have you had that very conversation with James? We're talking about him because you kind of brought up his confidence in midweek, really, but he's posted pictures of him in the gym at 7 a.m. this week and wants to sort of be back at it. Have you put a little arm around him this week?
I had a chat with him the other day, and you've got to remember that kid's only came from League Two up to a huge football club. He needs time as well. He's done well in a lot of games and had hard times in other games, and then he's had his injury. So there's a lot of pressure on him because everybody thinks what he done at Trammy he was going to do here. As I said, he scored a few goals for us, and his game's got to get better as well. I think he knows that as well. His general game's got to get better, but he's got to go through the wee stages. He's going to have to go through the hard times as well as the good times. Everything's going to no go plain sailing for him. He's going to have hard times. In this little bit of moment, he's been having a little bit of hard time with it. But whether he starts or whether he plays, he's still a handful.
You talked about the pressure of this current scenario, and that's when you separate the men from the boys in these. When there's pressure on you. Are you starting to sort of see who the characters and the leaders are for you?
Well, you need it. Any big club you play in front of a crowd, you need it. I'll tell you what, I'd rather play in front of 20,000 than 2,000 or 3,000. Give me that any day of the week. You take that on. You take the good, you take the bad that goes with it. But as long as you never crumble, you always got to stay positive. You've always got to stay fine, okay, no problem. If we lose, we lost a game. If we win the game, you let it go. As I always say that, you go to the next game. But I never get too high when I win, I never get too low when I lose. The guys are the most important people at the club, along with the ones that come and watch it, the supporters. So we just have to try and finish off our good work. The general play and general domination of the ball is very, very good. We just have to take our chances.
How do you assess the season as a whole so far? Because right at the very start, you told us there'd be bumps in the road.
Yeah. And everybody thought it was crazy. Yeah.
During the good run, and
yeah.
perhaps that really
yeah.
good start to the season,
yeah.
perhaps in a strange way, kind of raised expectations and went against you a little bit. Did you always kind of feel that there'd be highs and lows, and exactly how it's panned out? Really?
I knew the start we had, everybody was getting too carried away. You know, everybody was getting too carried away, and I warned everybody. You're not seeing the big picture here. They were getting too carried away, saying, okay, we're going to go unbeaten, we're going to do X, Y and Z. I knew right away when the bumps were going to start. If we'd started poor and we're on a run we had at the start of the season, everybody thought, oh, it's a genius turnaround. It's been no reversal. So, yeah, but I knew, because I've been in the game long enough and I'm experienced enough to know there very rarely comes a season where, very rarely, you get one or two teams, like Liverpool at the minute, can go and do it, and Arsenal going by and doing it, Celtic doing it. But it's rare. But it can happen. But predominantly, a lot of teams have a lot of difficulties in certain times of the season.
Because all your players, virtually to a man, were talking about aiming for the title, and you know, I guess you're not going to blame them for doing that. You want to see that ambition. But was a little bit of you sort of uncomfortable with that at the start of the season? You were the one that kind of kept trying to sort of dampen that a little bit.
The players well, because the experience is not there yet with them. It's not there with a lot of them. So the experience tells you how to keep a lid on it, and the guys have the belief that they're going to finish in 1, 2 or in the playoffs, whatever it is, and the belief, that's always got to be there. You've got to have that belief. Whether you want to say it publicly is another matter, or you keep it to yourself, but that comes from experience of handling the situation.
Is there enough quality, character, all of the components you need for it to turn again now for these last 13 games, Paul?
Well, other than the second half against Sunderland, we've been playing pretty well on that last 2 games there. So the indication is we definitely have got more than enough, without a doubt, to get in there. With a good side, definitely. All we need to do is finish it off. That's all you're asking. Whether it's a striker, midfielder, or defender, finish off the good work, but stick together with it. Don't alienate each other for it. You have to stick together.
Yeah, a week is a long time in football, isn't it? We've seen that. You know, we've seen the highs and the lows.
Yeah.
Could it just take one really good week and it all turns on its head again?
Yeah.
You could really get some momentum. I mean, you look at the fixtures.
9 games at home.
9 out of the 13 are at home.
Yeah.
A lot, you know, you've played most of the better teams in the division.
Yeah.
Do you get a sense that this could really
Well,
again for you?
I think that's the big message. Is we have 9 games at home, and there's 27 points at home, 12 away from home. The away form's been really, really good. The home form has not been where you want it to be, but you've got a target of 27 points. You win most of them, you're going to be thereabouts, that's for sure.
Yeah, and just a Kane Vincent Young update because he made such an impact. Any closer?
Maybe end of the month for him, maybe, but he was great when he was playing, and then obviously he got the injury, and then it gave us a blow on that side, but predominantly he's been great, so him coming back is going to be a major plus for us.
Best of luck.
Alright, thanks.
You mentioned the players saying at the beginning of the season we want to be right up there, top 2 and whatever. They should be up there, shouldn't they, in this division? Town,
Why?
wage bill wise, one of the top wage bills in division.
Who's told you that?
I don't
No, that's nonsense.
From the size of the club.
No, it's nonsense. Absolute nonsense you're talking.
Right.
Justify that then. I want to know how you can justify
Well,
that.
Players.
Why do you say the highest wage bill?
No, one of the highest wage bills.
No, but how do you know that then? Tell me the start.
Right.
Tell me the
Okay,
start.
I can't give you the exact figures.
But
the
no,
wage
that's
bill
that's a really
so the
poor.
wage- so the- okay, the
It's a
wage
really
bill-
poor question. That you can't compare Ipswich Town's wages with somebody else. That's unfair to any other
Right.
team whatsoever. Size of the club, you can definitely
Yeah,
compare.
okay, size of the club.
Size of the club,
Yeah.
Ipswich Town. What happened in the past here? Unbelievable. This football club's history. Now and then, great. Here now, it's totally different. It's totally different scenario. But you can't compare people's salaries. That's unfair in any other club in this whole division. What you can't compare is the size of the club. 20,000 people. The history gone by. Absolutely huge football club. Same with Sunderland, exact same. Same with Sheffield United, same with Sheffield Wednesday, same with Nottingham Forest, Leeds United. They've all been in this division and took maybe 2 or 3 years to get out of it. So did they have a divine right? Absolutely don't have a divine right. Everybody wants to beat us because of the size of the club. Exact same. But you cannot, I think it's a really, really sad question that to compare finances with other clubs. Really sad.
But a lot of these players were brought to play in the Championship, weren't they? And so in League One, I think the expectation from supporters was that they would be good enough to be in the top 2 and win promotion this season.
Go on, name the players. Name the one.
All right, Cole Skuse was Emmy Hughes. You go through most of the squad.
Go on, keep going.
Caden Jackson. All but the players that you brought in the summer were brought in to play in the Championship, weren't they?
I don't know, you'd have to ask Paul that. You'd have to ask Paul Hurst about the guys they brought in. You'd have to ask him. The guys, Caden guy, John Nolan, Toto, all the guys were done great for us in the Championship. There's a lot of performance we done really well in the Championships. Again, the goal scoring, we couldn't get the goals that actually gave us the victories. So, but the guys have given me everything in their body to try and do really well. But we don't have a divine right to win a league, earn it. But I think that's a really poor question. That, you know. I do, but there's no substance to it. There's no substance to that.
But I think, well, all right, I think the feeling that fans, you kind of look around the sort of mood at the moment around supporters being a bit kind of downcast because they're out of the playoffs and whatever. I think because fans' expectations were that
Because absolutely, because the size of the club, size of the football club, and name and badge, absolutely huge football club, huge fan base behind it, huge.
Yeah.
But financial terms, you know the financial terms. Marcus Evans has come out and said where it's at, the football club. It's totally different. It's totally different. You have to separate the two things.
To come into, I was actually coming to a point that Freddie made yesterday when we were talking to him about we maybe have to look at the playoffs now. I think kind of one or two fans perhaps raised their eyebrows at that because obviously there's 13 games left, as you said, there's a fair way to go, 9 home games. You presumably are still very much looking at the top 2.
Yeah, of course I have. But Freddie's going, okay, we try it. If we're going a great run, we can definitely do it. Get in the top 2, absolutely you can. Because the run's 9 games at home, 4 away. There's an incredible amount of points to play for. Nobody's won the title yet. Nobody's got in the top 6 yet. There's so much football to be played, so much. And if you're going to run, and hopefully it can happen, then let's see what it takes us. But you never discount what's going to happen. You still go for automatic, absolutely. You do.
And the other thing he said, I thought, was would we be looking what a waste of a season if we don't get promoted? Is that the kind of thing you're sort of saying to the team? That
Who said that?
Freddie, when we spoke to him yesterday, if we don't
get promoted,
that he didn't want to be, and the rest of the squad don't want to be looking back in the summer and thinking, what a waste of a
absolutely.
season.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to turn around and say, oh, we have to be in League One again. But you've got to go and prove it. You've got to go and prove it. What's going to get you out of the league?
Winning games.
Yeah. It's not because it's Ipswich Town. If I'd said to you before, if it was that easy, Leeds United have got teams would have got first time asking. It's difficult. It's a difficult league.
But do the players? Do the squad feel frustrated because feel that they're capable of better results? Because obviously I think we quoted figures on Tuesday, didn't we? That sort of 21 points in 22 games or something like that.
Well, the results suggested that it's been tough. The results at the start of the season were really, really good. And then the start of the year we done well. We lost to Peterborough and Rotherham in that scenario. Drew at Wimbledon in that scenario. But that's football. You've got to earn the right to get through. It doesn't matter what club you're at. You've got to earn the right. Doesn't matter where you are, what size of club you're at, whether you're at the top clubs and top divisions. You've got to earn the right to win a game. It's not going to come with you because of what name you are. That doesn't work.
But do they feel frustrated that they are sort of, you know, fans are questioning their ability and all that kind of thing because of the position that they're in when they are, you know, I think when we've sort of spoken about it before, they are probably one of the best squads in the division, aren't they?
Who says that? That's your scenario. You're talking absolute nonsense this morning.
Oh, okay,
Have you been drinking this morning? Have you?
Yeah. But I mean, all right. I think a lot of people would look at this squad and think it's one of the best in the division, wouldn't they? I think you said this, haven't you?
I've got my own beliefs with the guys,
right.
but they've still got to earn the right. Doesn't matter. I could turn and say that phone's better than that phone. Doesn't matter. You've got to earn the right. You've got to go and play the game and win games. The biggest thing that we've got is expectance level. And if you ask Sunderland, you ask Leeds United, you ask any of the clubs, they would say the exact same. They say the expectancy level. That's number one issue. You've got to handle the expectancy level at the football club because of the size of it. That's the only thing that this club, with the name it's got and the history it's got behind it, has to live up to, and what happened in the past. That's the same.
Anyway, tomorrow's game, it's likely to be a very different game than Tuesday, isn't it? Given the two teams' approach to Burton's approach to the game. Nigel Clough very much sort of passing football is his thing, isn't it?
Nigel, I like Nigel. He's went about it, and the teams he's done with Burton really good, and it was a tough game. Again, expectancy level. Everybody think Burton's coming down. It's easy. It's not easy. We have to earn the right against them. We give them the respect that they're due. Nigel's been round the block before. He knows it. A good manager. It's going to be a tough game.
And the weather, I mean, it could have a big effect on the game as well, couldn't it?
The weather?
Yeah, with the strong wind coming tomorrow. Do you control that?
Yeah.
You can't control it.
I'll tell you what. Like, well, I'll ask. Do you want me to get the sun to come? What can I do with the weather?
No, well, this is it.
I feel like Michael Fish behind this board here.
It's a bit of a leveller, though, isn't it?
Eh?
I think it could be a bit of a leveller, and if you're trying to play passing football, it makes it very difficult. Worse conditions players always say, don't they? Wind.
Same for both. Same for both. Deal with it. Deal with the weather. That's the conditions. Deal with it.
All right, lads. Thank you.
The other question was about Danny Rowe, really. We've not heard too much about him lately. How's he getting on?
Hopefully, Danny will be not too far behind Kane. Hopefully. See how he goes.
Cool. Excellent. Thank you.
Right,
All right.
thank you.
Thanks.